A member of the Ukrainian parliament has made groundbreaking claims about the events in 2014 that culminated in the overthrow of the country's government. And shortly after her revelations, the authorities accused her of plotting a terror attack on the parliament building. The lawmaker in question is Nadezhda Savchenko. She was sentenced to 23 years in jail in Russia after being found complicit in the murder of 2 Russian journalists in Ukraine. She was later pardoned and exchanged for prisoners of war. Savchenko was hailed a hero in Ukraine when she returned from Russia. Well, RT's Nadira Tudor has more on this now. Thanks for coming in, Nadira. What more can you tell us on this?
Yeah, I mean, it is an interesting story and it's got lots of twists and turns. But the Ukraine's general prosecutor has called for her to be stripped of her immunity so that they can arrest her. And what she's been accused of is of organising a terror plot to blow up Parliament with grenades. Quite dramatic. The call to arrest her happened after she returned to Ukraine. She was actually on a trip in Brussels acting as a Ukrainian MP. And when she returned, she talked at a press conference where she made these very bold accusations. She's accusing or claiming that a number of the Ukrainian MPs, even the general prosecutor, were actually responsible for organising this sniper fire at both sides of the crowds at the mass protests in 2014. Of course, those mass protests triggered the overturn of the government at the time. The president at the time was Viktor Yanukovych. What we can do now is have a quick listen to what she said at that press conference.
I said that I saw a van. People with weapons were coming out of it. Those people are in parliament. I saw the current speaker of parliament bring snipers to the hotel. Those people are in parliament now. The people who gave orders, who committed crimes, who will always look for a scapegoat. The prosecutor general needed to become the prosecutor so that his crimes against the Ukrainian people are never investigated.
Well, these are incredibly serious accusations, aren't they?
They really are, and a complete U-turn. You know, she's gone from a hero to enemy of the state. She was previously imprisoned in Russia. She was accused at the time of being complicit in the killings of 2 Russian journalists. And she also was hailed a hero by the international press with her anti-Russian stance. And Poroshenko personally met her during this prisoner exchange that happened between Russia and Ukraine. So she has enjoyed a successful career following all that media attention. But now she seems to be very anti the current Ukrainian government. She was seen as a warrior in her own country. She actually had the backing of this government, but obviously not anymore. What is interesting is all the attention she's had in the past from the international media. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. Will this latest twist get as much of that attention?
Indeed. It seems like a spectacular fall from grace, doesn't it? Thanks for coming in and giving us those details. That's RT's Nadira Tudor.